Welcome to MSYoga with Paula. I'm Paula. Today I would like to share a pose with you that I have found particularly helpful in my day-to-day life. No matter what you're doing, you're using the muscles in your body and they get tight just because you're using them. There's a muscle group on either side of the body, very deep in the body, called the Psoas, P-S-O-A-S. And a dear friend of mine came up with a title for a workshop that she called Psoas, the Psoas, which is perfect because as the Psoas goes, so does the rest of the body. When the Psoas gets tight, it wreaks havoc on everything, and it gets tight just by virtue of life. It's a muscle group that comes on either side of the spine, very deep in the body, from just below the rib cage to just above the kneecap. And when it gets tight, it can affect your toes, your ankles, your knees, your hips, your lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, wrists, neck, you name it. And so it behooves us to keep this muscle group as soft as we can get it. You can't stretch the psoas, but you can lengthen it, and you lengthen it by softening. So here we go. Sit on the side of your chair, or sit sideways on your chair so that the back of your left knee is touching the seat of the chair. And if your foot is not flat on the floor, take a block and put it underneath your foot so that your foot is flat on that surface. Sit so that your right buttock is hanging off the chair and rest your left forearm on the top of the back of the chair. You're sitting facing forward, shoulders over your hips. Let your right knee point down toward the ground. If you have never done anything like this and this is really tight, you may not be able to get to the point where your knee is pointing straight down to the ground. You just do whatever you can do. You line up and you organize and you do the best. When you're sitting here, you want to make sure that you are sitting straight and tall. So you lift your heart, you widen your collarbones, you look in a mirror if you have one to see that both sides of your body are straight. What happens frequently is we're nervous about falling off the chair because you've got your right buttock hanging off the chair and you end up doing something like this. This is not where you want to be. So press your left buttock into the chair and sit up with your heart lifting. Take a breath in and reach your right hand up into the sky and let your right knee float down toward the ground. Stay here for 3 slow, long, even deep breaths in and out. And then simply allow your hand to float down and stay at your side. And stay here for as many breaths in and out as you'd like to. Close your eyes so that you can visualize your breath moving into that space from just below your rib cage to just above your kneecap. And with each exhale, welcome and receive softening into that muscle group. Breathing in and breathing out, and using your powers of visualization to let the breath help you soften that muscle group. When you're ready to come out, you bring your right hand behind your right thigh and you pull that knee forward. Sit in the center of your chair once more, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now we'll do the other side. So you turn to your right. The back of your right knee is touching the seat of the chair. Your right foot is flat on the ground. Your left buttock is hanging off of the chair and your left knee is pointing down toward the ground. If you struggle with your either cramping or tightness in your left foot and ankle, you can put a block underneath your left shin to support you. You're turning yourself so that your shoulders are over your hips. Your right forearm is resting on the back of the seat of the chair. Your side bodies are straight and tall. You lift your heart, widen your collarbones. Inhale your left hand straight up to the sky, but keep your shoulder down. And breathe here. Slow, long, even, deep breaths in and out. 3 of them. And then when you're ready, bring that left hand down. Close your eyes and visualize your breath in and out, moving in and out of that space from just below your left rib cage to just above your left kneecap. Working to keep at about the same number of breaths on each side, but if you lose count, it's not the end of the world. You simply want to use your breath, your mindfulness, the power of your mind to help your body stay as healthy and supple as it can be. Till next time, let me help you out of this first, is bring your left hand behind your left thigh to pull that knee forward, sit in the, again, centered into your chair. Now when you do this, don't move the chair, move yourself so that you can bring yourself to come back to sit in the center of your chair. Remember to lift your heart and widen your collarbones, to draw your lowest ribs in so you're engaging your core to support your strong spine. And until next time, all that you do, do it with joy, do it with love.